we are doing van. All right, cool. How you doing? My name is Bill Valway. I'm the CEO and founder of AP Corp. And today we're working with Premier Ponds to do a vehicle wrap, one of their service vehicles. Andrew and I are going to kind of be going through that process with you today. Come on and check it out.
What's goody, guys? It's Hollywood. They got me a new van. It's big and sweet, but as you can see, right now it is a blank canvas. Us at Premier, we love artistry. This canvas is for the artists at AP Corp. When you see this blank white van pull up, you might be wondering, who's this guy? Not after today. It's gonna say Premier Ponds. There will be no question, once this van pulls into the yard, what will be happening. Sick water action, goody vibes, everything that you could ever ask for. And that's what's goody.
So we're over here at our production facility. Behind us here is our Canon Colorado UV printer. So it uses UV ink to actually lay down the ink and then cure it. And so what Justin is doing over here right now is ripping the files and getting them ready to send over to the printer. In a few minutes, you're gonna see it laying down the ink, getting Premier Ponds graphics ready to go.
Here we go.
Howdy, my name's Justin. I'm the production specialist here at AP Corp. Just got done printing. It just came off the printer. Here it is on the laminator. It's gonna come up from this roll through these heated rollers and get pressed together and come out the other side laminated, ready to be installed.
And what is this part for?
The laminate provides a higher sheen, gives UV protection, just overall longevity to the print. Non-laminated probably lasts about half as long as one with laminate on it.
All right, now we're to the install phase. This is the exciting part. We're gonna transform this perfectly white, brand new van. My man Michael right here is starting to lay out the design. He's gonna have that put up here apparently really fast. So don't blink, this thing's gonna change right before your eyes.
Now that everything's been printed and laminated, chopped up into panels, Michael's actually behind us right now doing the application process, which is like one of the most important parts of the process. This material here actually has an air release function to it, so when he's applying it, it actually allows him to smooth out all the bubbles. He actually has a blowtorch heating it so he can really smooth it into those little curves and surfaces so it doesn't peel up.
Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm the lead designer here at AP Corp. I'm gonna kind of break down the design process. So when you're getting a design here, whether your company designs it or if you're looking for a design, we do it all. If you're looking for a design, you'll schedule a consultation with me, and then I'll show you the entire design process and like how we're gonna move it into production and all that, and you tell me what you're looking for. I work on a design and then I send over a proof. You tell me what you like, you dislike, and then we go from there back and forth until you're completely satisfied with the design. And then we move on to the production phase. I can show you the process here. So I'll break it down. You have the design, a mask, and then you have the template layer, which we use ArtStation templates. So these are very blueprint-esque templates so that everything is perfectly accurate. So for this particular design, we are just doing the inlays, and then we are also doing print cut graphics on top, and I'll explain what that is. So for the inlays, what we do is when the people are going to install it, they're going to put knifeless tape around the inlay, and then they're going to put the panel on top and then use the knifeless tape to cut around it so it perfectly lays in the inlay. But when I set it up for print, I make these panels. And when I make them into panels, I can make them into their own artboard, which defines the area that'll be printed. And then I export them out, and then I send it over to the printer, and the printer prints them. And then for the print cut, I make a separate document. There's like a pink layer, and then there's some green under it. This is the cut layer, the final design, essentially. So whatever needs to be taken away is what's left, but this is what's gonna stay. What's under it is the print layer. And to make sure that there's no white cut onto it, I make sure there's plenty of design bleed, as you can see here. Is that good?
Wow. Anything else from the process that makes it easier on your end?
I mean, the biggest thing is, and I understand that not many clients know the difference between like file types and that, and maybe sometimes like even big corporations have lost like their own logo, so they'll have maybe just a JPEG picture, but what we really need is a vector file. Now, most of the time, if it's like a simple one, I can recreate it, but that's always the biggest thing. But other than that, you know, pretty simple.
So ours is pretty simple.
Yes, mainly because we've had your guys on file for a while now, so that makes it easy. And then all you guys were changing, got rid of the lighting, added a white stroke around that, and then added a yellow fish. The only thing I did to like help make it look better was make sure everything was centered, and then I made sure the fish made kind of like an S shape so that it looked like it flowed.
From a graphic design standpoint, how would you think of the design we ultimately wrote?
Oh, it's awesome. Logo's very clear. I mean, I'm a sucker for very highly designed graphics, and these fish are just awesome. So that's what gets printed. So I'm basically adding whatever bleed the installers will need. And then the one that's special are the print cut files, because essentially what I have to do is take this graphic, make it into a cut layer for the vinyl cutter to know what to cut.
So here we're at the plotter, and this is the machine that will cut out the contours of the letters for us. It cuts the shapes. Plotter scans the marks on the print cut file, uses that to then locate itself and cut out the contours of the letters.
So what do we use this thing for compared to like the normal wraps, etc.?
Oh yeah, plotter gets used whenever we have a live edge, so one that production is doing the final cut on. So anything that we need really square, or anything that's curved, letters, logos, anything of that sort. Feeds material back and forth through this, and it moves this carriage side to side, and this is what the blade is on. Blade will be pressed down into the material while it's cutting and lifted up between cut strokes.
Would you say it's a sharp blade?
It's quite a sharp blade. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that. I don't know how sharp they actually make it. I wouldn't.
So this van replaces a Ford Transit Connect for us. Ford Transit Connect was a lot smaller than this. This is like a billboard rolling down the street, parked in our customers' driveways, the public road if we have to park there. We're really excited. Look how big those letters are. Look how big our logo is. So I really want to thank Bill and the whole AP team here today for making this magic happen. Throughout the whole process, we're dealing with artists. We have the artists in the design room with Rebecca, making this come to life on a computer screen, sending that over to the artist in the printing room that makes all of this come out the way it should for the van. And then you have the artist Michael who actually applied it today, and look at that final product. I think we showed up at 9:30. It's now like going on 1:30, and we have a final design installed on our van. Couldn't be more happy with the process here. The people we work with, they're all great. They're the most knowledgeable in the industry, and the product shows. Thanks again, and hope you enjoyed it.
What's up, Premier Nation? It's Hollywood, standing next to my brand new van wrap. Really excited to have this thing. Wanted to wrap up this video and let you guys know that with this wrap now on my van, I feel a heightened sense of responsibility to represent this company and represent Premier and Mike and Andrew as well as I possibly can whenever I'm in this thing or driving it around, or even if it's parked. I want to be the best representation of Premier that I can possibly be. Just knowing that this beautiful wrap made by AP Corp, by the way, shout out to them, is on my van, kind of aligns with me feeling a greater sense of responsibility in my life, and knowing that having that responsibility, you know, having to take care of clients, of the company, of my family, all this stuff that's part of just kind of growing up as I'm doing. Just know that with this van wrap on here and my heightened sense of responsibility, I'm gonna use this to elevate my game and be the best Hollywood that you guys have ever seen. And just know that if the Premier van is coming up your driveway, then it's about to be a brighter day for you and for all of us, because you're part of the Premier family. You'll be seeing this van on your brighter days.